Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look. I got in the new Colourpop Superstar Loose Pigments, so I wanted to try them out, but I really wanted to try out this purple shade because we are in spring, kind of, not really, but technically we are. So it's time to play with color, and I really wanted to use this purple shade. And I didn't want to just make it like a neutral crease with purple shadow. I wanted to make it more colorful, so I added in the teal crease. And I've just been like obsessed with teal these last few months. I don't know what it is, but I'm living for it. So I'm just going to keep rolling with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see how to get this look and see what I thought about the Superstar Loose Pigments, then just keep on watching. So I'm first going to take the shade Magical from the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop palette. This is her Dream Street palette. I'm just taking that peachy color and putting this down as my first transition shade right into the crease, a little bit above. I'm going to go in with the shade Jada from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. You can use any color that you have that's similar to this and just place that into the crease. Now I'm going to go back into the Dream Street palette. I know I look crazy right now, but don't worry, it'll come together in the end. And I'm just going to go in with this dark teal shade. It's in the shade Water Bearer. Now I'm going to take the Colourpop Superstar Loose Pigment in the shade Badlands. It's just a really pretty purple that kind of has specks of glitter in it. I'm going to wet my brush with Fix Plus just because it is a loose pigment, and I just put some in the top of the cap. I'm just going to start pressing it onto my lid. I'm going to go in with the Mermaid Boy from the Dream Street palette and pop that on my inner tear ducts. Before I go in with mascara, I'm going to take my NYC Black Liquid Liner. You can use any black liquid liner, and I'm just going to put this right along my lash line just so the lashes blend together better, and it just makes the lash line look thicker. For mascara today, I'm going to take a mixture of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara and the Lancome Monsieur Big. I've been loving these two mixed together recently. This one just separates and lengthens my lashes really well, and this just adds a little bit more volume to them. So and for lashes today, I'm going to go in with the EYELURE and Jasmine Brown lash. While I'm waiting for my lashes to get tacky, I'm going to prime my skin with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Hydrating one. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a mixture today for foundation. I have the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation and the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. Obviously, this one's more of a matte finish. This one has more of a luminous finish. Sometimes I just like to mix the two together to get an even texture. I do have dry skin, so a lot of the times when I do use a matte foundation, sometimes I do like to mix in a more luminous foundation. And also this one's a lot warmer, so I feel like it helps with the color. This is in the shade Sand. I just feel like the shade is a little bit off, so I do like to warm it up a little bit with this one, which is in the shade 20. I got this at Ulta, and they don't have the full color selection there, at least not at my Ulta, so I think that's also what was throwing me off with this foundation. And lately, I think I've mentioned this before, I've been going in with a foundation brush first and then going in with my sponge. I feel like on camera right now the color doesn't look too off, but I know for a fact in natural lighting it does. The Flower Beauty one. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a lot warmer. I mean, it's not like crazy warm. It's not like orange, but it's definitely more golden, I should say. Golden. For concealer today, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, but I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. For baking today, I'm going to go in with the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. I'm just trying to switch it up and not use my RCMA powder. And I just like to take a triangle sponge and really carve out my nose contour. I'm going to switch things up today and finish off my under eye eyeshadow while I'm baking, just because if I do have any fallout, since I am playing with darker and brighter colors, it'll just wipe away when I wipe the baking away. I'm going to go in with Jada from that Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm just going to take that on a small pencil brush. This is a Morphe M431. And I'm just going to put that under my lower lash line. And I'm going to bring it pretty low because I want it to be more dramatic. I'm going to take Water Bearer from that Dream Street palette. And I'm going to take this on a Luxie 221 flat definer brush. And I'm going to put this as close to my lower lash line as possible and then blend it out. I'm going to take Jada again and just blend the edges of that out. Taking the Essence Gel Liner in the shade Casanova and putting this in my waterline is just a dark teal eyeliner. I'm just gonna start dusting away where I baked. And any eyeshadow that fell down will just dust away with it. Yes. For bronzer today, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Bronzer. This is one of their newer shades. And I like to really press the product into the skin rather than just wiping. For highlight today, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome. This was in the shade Molten Gold. I'm just taking that on my Colourpop flip brush. For blush today, I'm going to go in with my Flower Beauty blush. This is, I feel like that's a tongue twister. Flower Beauty blush in the shade Peach Primrose. This has been my go-to lately. I feel like it's just the perfect tone of peach. To contour my nose with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I'm actually going to go in with another highlighter too, but I just want to spray my face with some Fix Plus first because one, I'm feeling super dry from all that baking, and this is a loose highlighter, so it just goes on better with. I'm going to take the Colourpop Luster Dust Loose Highlighter in the shade Gnomie while my face is still slightly damp but pretty much dried down just because it is a loose highlighter. For lips, I'm first going to go in with the NYX Lip Liner in the shade Nude Beige. I'm going to take Colourpop's Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Strip. And lastly, I'm going to take the Bad Gal Bang Mascara again from Benefit and just put that on my lower lashes. So this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun playing with color today. I can't wait to do more colorful looks on my channel since we are in spring. But I also really like that Superstar Loose Pigment from Colourpop. And the great thing about pigments is you can use them in so many different ways. You can use them just like I did as an eyeshadow. I almost just fell off my chair. As highlighters, you can use them as eyeshadow toppers. You can even take their super shock shadows and top them off with the pigment if you wanted to. But yeah, I really like the pigment so far. I mean, I've only used this one. I actually used 2 other shades the other day, and I like those too. I actually mixed 2 different pigments together the other day to get my own shade, so that's another thing you can do with them. So if you're looking for pigments or more affordable pigments, I definitely highly recommend checking out the Colourpop ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see more colorful looks on my channel, then give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye. So awkward when I say bye. 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 Bye.